CyberGhost says that it's one of the fastest, most private VPNs in 2025, which is a pretty big claim. But does it actually deliver, or is it all just marketing hype? Well, I ran some hands-on tests to see if CyberGhost is actually worth your hard-earned money, or if it's just another overhyped VPN. And the results might surprise you. CyberGhost has been around for years, but VPNs have to evolve or get left behind. So what's new in 2025? Faster servers, stronger security, and better streaming support, or so they claim. Well, I dug deep into the latest updates, ran speed tests, checked its privacy claims, and tested its unblocking power. Some things impressed me, and others, well, not so much. So is CyberGhost actually better, or is it just the same VPN with a fresh coat of paint? Well, let's find out. CyberGhost's past issues, did they actually finally fix them? VPNs live and die by three things: speed, security, and streaming. If any of those fail, it's pretty much game over. CyberGhost has always been known as a budget-friendly VPN, but cheap doesn't always mean good. In the past, the VPN had its issues. Long-distance speeds weren't great, streaming servers could be hit or miss, and advanced security features were kind of basic. Now, in 2025, CyberGhost says that it's upgraded its servers, strengthened its privacy protections, and improved performance across the board. And that all sounds great, but does it actually deliver? Well, I ran some real-world tests to find out, and some of the results were exactly what I expected. Others, not so much. CyberGhost 2025 glow up, is it hype or is it real? All right, let's break down what has actually changed. CyberGhost claims to have made some serious upgrades: faster servers, better privacy protections, and smarter automation. But do these updates fix its past issues, or are they just small tweaks? Well, let's start with the thing that makes or breaks a VPN: speed. CyberGhost says that it's upgraded to 10 gigabit per second servers, which should mean faster connections and less congestion. In my test, local servers in the US, UK, and Europe were great, barely any slowdowns that I noticed, even in 4K streaming situations. And that is a big win in my opinion, but long distance servers, well, they're still just okay. If you're connecting from the US to Japan or Australia, then expect higher ping and a noticeable drop in speed. It's definitely better than before, but it still can't match ExpressVPN's new lightweight turbo protocol or NordVPN's Nord links when it comes to global consistency. Just a quick update: if you haven't seen ExpressVPN's new lightweight turbo protocol in action yet, then you are missing out. It is a complete game changer for speed. By default, CyberGhost still selects the best protocol for your device, but if you want the best speeds, then switching to WireGuard is your best bet. For gaming, CyberGhost works best on nearby servers. I had low ping in FPS games like Valorant on local connections, but long distance gaming wasn't ideal. The bottom line, if you're connecting nearby, CyberGhost is faster than it used to be. But if you're gaming or torrenting from across the globe, then you might still feel a lag. When it comes to streaming, still a top pick in my opinion. CyberGhost has always been one of the best go-to VPNs for streaming, thanks to its dedicated streaming servers, and in 2025, that has not changed. Netflix, no problem. It unblocked the US, UK, Canada, and Japan libraries easily. Amazon Prime and Disney Plus also worked fine in my test, but BBC iPlayer and some regional platforms, well, that's still hit or miss. Some servers work and some don't. Here's where CyberGhost falls short though. If a server stops working, you have to manually switch to another one. Unlike ExpressVPN, which automatically finds a working server for you, CyberGhost leaves you playing a guessing game of one server to the next. Also, if you're into torrenting, CyberGhost has P2P optimized servers with unlimited bandwidth. In my test, speeds were solid for nearby servers, but again, long distance downloads were noticeably slower. So if you mainly want a VPN for Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, CyberGhost is a solid choice. But if you rely on it for more niche platforms, be prepared to spend some time server hopping. Security and privacy, more private than ever. A VPN without privacy is just an expensive speed limiter. So let's talk about how well CyberGhost actually protects your data. The biggest update this year, another independent audit, this time by Deloitte, confirming that CyberGhost really doesn't log your online activity. And that's great because a lot of VPNs make claims, but not all of them actually can prove it. CyberGhost also runs on RAM-only servers, meaning all of the data is automatically wiped every time they reboot. And it's also based in Romania, which is outside of the 14 Eyes surveillance alliance. That's definitely better than being based in the US or the UK, but it's not as rock solid as countries like Panama or the British Virgin Islands, for example, where some of its top competitors are based. On the security side of things, you're still getting AES 256-bit encryption, WireGuard, OpenVPN, and IKEv2, so no changes there. But CyberGhost did improve its smart rules features, which lets you control when and how the VPN connects. CyberGhost also offers NoSpy servers, fully controlled and operated from Romania. This adds an extra layer of security by getting rid of third-party interference. Now you can automatically launch the VPN on public Wi-Fi, start specific apps when connected, or even block your internet if the VPN isn't running. And that's a nice upgrade, but if you're looking for advanced tools like multi-hop or Tor over VPN, you'll need to look elsewhere. CyberGhost is still more of an everyday privacy VPN rather than a hardcore anonymity tool. In terms of usability, it is smarter, but still missing some features. CyberGhost is known for being easy to use, and in 2025, it's made some solid quality of life improvements. The Smart Rules updates lets you customize how and when the VPN connects, making automation a lot smoother. CyberGhost works on Windows, macOS, iOS, Android, Linux, smart TVs, and even routers. Setup is easy across the board, but customization options are more limited compared to some top players in the VPN space. CyberGhost lets you connect up to 7 devices at a time under one account, and that's enough for most users, but if you need unlimited connections, other VPNs might be a better fit for you. If you need stable, unchanging IP addresses, say for banking or business logins, CyberGhost offers a dedicated IP add-on. It's not free, but it's useful for certain cases. Split tunneling also got an upgrade, but only for Android. If you're on Windows or Mac OS, then you're still stuck with the more limited version, unlike NordVPN, which offers full split tunneling across all platforms. These updates make CyberGhost a bit smarter, but they're not exactly game-changing. If you were hoping for a total revamp, then this isn't it. The good, the bad, and the CyberGhost. Okay, so we've covered what's changed, what's improved, and what stayed pretty much the same. But with all that out of the way, let's cut to the chase. What does CyberGhost actually do well, and where does it still fall short? What CyberGhost gets right? First is the price. If you're going for the long-term plan, it's one of the most affordable premium VPNs out there. Cheap, but not in a bad way. I'd say higher value. Then there's the streaming. CyberGhost has dedicated servers for Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video, and they work. No endless server roulette, just click and watch what you want to watch. Speeds, well, 10 gigabit per second servers have made a real difference, especially for nearby connections. Gaming and streaming on those nearby connections feel smoother than ever, and local speeds are actually pretty impressive. And most importantly, privacy. Another independent audit confirmed their no logs policy claims, and RAM-only servers means that your data is wiped every single time that server reboots. No tracking, no records, and no shady business, which is always a good thing. But it's not all wins. Long distance speeds, well, they're still just okay. If you're connecting halfway across the world, expect slower download speeds and higher ping. Streaming is solid, but if a server gets blocked, you do have to manually switch, which I'm personally not a huge fan of. ExpressVPN, for example, just does that for you, and split tunneling, CyberGhost finally improved it, but only for Android. If you're on Windows or Mac, you're still stuck with the same limited version as before. And lastly, if you're a privacy power user, CyberGhost doesn't have advanced tools like multi-hop or Tor over VPN. It's private, but not next level anonymous. So the bottom line, CyberGhost is a great pick if you want a budget-friendly VPN for streaming, privacy, and everyday browsing. It's improved in speed and security, but it's still not the fastest or most advanced VPN on the market. If you want to check it out for yourself, I've linked to the best CyberGhost deal down in the description below, so be sure to check out that link. And I want to hear from you. What's the #1 feature that you look for in a VPN? Drop a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Oh, and if you're looking to sneak past any VPN blocks, check out this video right here. It's got all of the must-know tips on staying anonymous online. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.